And I am live. What's up, everybody? Boy Serpent 20, your favorite gamer entertainer, back with another video. Uh, Shout out to everybody that been hitting me up on Twitter. I appreciate the love. And I'm just going to have to end up starting out with a rant. I'm going to try not to rant, but at the same time, you guys been warned, right? So let's see. For a while now, right? I've been hearing a bunch of news. At first I wasn't gonna really talk about it, but it just seems like every day this same topic just keeps bringing up. So I decided to make a little video about it. Now you can probably tell by the title that some of these not everybody, but some of these gamers, especially in the YouTube community, they pretty much are mad, or I can't really say mad. They pretty much trying to throw shade um, at the other platforms that they're not making the sales that they believe they should be making, especially when it comes to these big titles. Now, for those who are aware of Sony's one of Sony's flagship titles, Uncharted 4, recently came out basically 2-3 weeks ago, and I guess the numbers have dropped 2 weeks after its release, and they came out to, I believe, 7.7, 2.7 million. Yeah, 2.7 million. They made, in sales when it came to that title, and a lot of people are like hating on the fact that even though uh, Naughty Dog made Sony profit, whatever, they are throwing shade at the fact that because, quote unquote, we have 40 million console units sold, that this title should be close to 40 million been bought, right? And people are trying to compare this to Halo 5 for the Xbox. Now, I just wanted to get something, straight, and this is strictly my opinion, and I feel like people are not like using their brains. It's like the install base should not matter when it comes to sales of software, right? Hardware, yeah. Software, no, not really. Um, because and let me put it this way, right? If you're going to buy a platform, whether it's PC, Wii U, PS4, Xbox One, doesn't matter about how much uh, of those hardware units are sold. The software shouldn't really match what the hardware is. And let me tell you why. Not everybody is going to like certain titles. People buy these platforms for certain reasons. So because we have 40 million consoles, units, whatever you want to call it, sold, everybody's supposed to pick up Uncharted 4. Just let that sink in for a minute. Certain people are not going to like that title, point blank, and that's with any game or on any platform. Like, uh, If someone picked up a Wii U, not everybody's gonna buy a Mario. Not everybody's gonna buy Zelda. Someone picks up an Xbox, not everybody's gonna pick up Gears, or not everybody's gonna pick up Halo or Forza. Same thing with Sony. Not everybody's gonna like um, Uncharted, Bloodborne, The Order 1886. The list can go on. You mean to tell me the entire install base is supposed to pick up every single title, regardless if they like it or not, regardless of their preference or not? Let that sink in for a minute. Not everybody's going to pick up the game. Not everybody's going to be buying every single one. You know, we as gamers are versatile when it comes to preferences, right? You know, I particularly like RPGs. So let's say I dislike shooters, right? Maybe I don't want Uncharted 4. Maybe I won't pick it up, right? So now what? I'm hurting Sony for not picking it up. I'm hurting Naughty Dog for not picking it up. No, I'm just one person compared to millions of users out there. I'm just one body. Now, maybe a small percentage may not get it. Okay, that's fine. But that doesn't mean everybody and their mother is supposed to pick up this title. As long I don't care personally. In my opinion, as long as they made profit where they can, produce a sequel if a sequel came about, or if they can use the money towards another new IP, then that's fine with me. Like I don't want things to flop. But if the quality's bad, then it deserves to flop. See what I'm saying? See where I'm getting at here? Not everybody's gonna pick it up. And I feel like I had to make this video, even though I wasn't trying to make this video, right? A lot of people believe that, oh, you're supposed to pick up this game. Now, me personally, because I like it, I'm a big fan of the franchise. I picked it up. I'm part of that 2.7 million. But I know offhand that not everybody's gonna pick it up, especially people who may played the previous titles and decided that they're not gonna pick up this one, probably because of their preferences, or maybe they just flat out ignored it, or maybe they decide to wait for a price drop and pick it up later. You just never know. It's so many variables that you just don't know. So everybody believes, okay, people been waiting for this for a long time. I think we had about, if my memory serves me right, I think we had about 3 or 4 delays on this title, with the latest one being 2 weeks after the last initial date. Like, it was supposed to come out April 26th. They postponed it 2 weeks for a worldwide release on the 10th, right? So 2 weeks later after that, they decided to come out with 2.7. They made 2.7 million. Great. I believe that's awesome. And I think if they made over a million units sold or copies sold, then I feel like they made a profit regardless, right? Now it depends on how much went into production, how much went into, designing and creating and all that, and marketing and all that. But if they actually made profit, a plus into it, then I welcome that with open arms. Now I can see if it went under a million. I can see if they didn't make profit, then yeah, you have every right to be salty. You have every right to throw shade at people, because people was hyping about this for, like, I think a year and a half, or probably ever since they first announced on E3 back in 2 years ago, back in 2014, I believe. So I just don't get why people are trying to make it seem like because of the install base, you have to the every single sale have to match with the install base. But people may have bought this console for kids. Maybe they, you just don't know. Certain people may have bought this for the youngins, for the young ones. You mean to tell me that they supposed to pick up a rated T or a rated M game for their little ones if they're not trying to make them not trying to expose them to violence? Because let's be clear, Nathan Drake does a lot of killing. He does a lot of shooting, and like, like I keep like I've been working a lot lately, so that's why I haven't been making videos as much as I should be making videos. But on my downtime, I try to listen into the gaming news and all this other stuff, as well as other YouTubers. And the YouTubers are throwing shade at this game. Not only that, they're comparing it to Halo 5, who quote unquote made 400 million on their first week, I believe, of release. So now again, they want to throw shade at Sony because they pretty much made half. But let's get this clear though. Halo 5 with their 400 million that they made within that week, that also included bundles, that included merchandise, that included all this other stuff. Not to mention microtransactions like a motherfucker, right? All to promote the Halo championships and all that stuff, right? Everything was included with Uncharted. I believe it was just I believe they were basing it based off just software sales. If not, probably with the bundle it included with that also, right? A lot less stuff than what Halo 5 was pushing. Because I believe all they had was the bundle and like the super duper edition with all the other stuff that costs like mad money and gets all kinds of action figures and all that mess. And to my knowledge, not everybody bought that. Everybody went to the standard, bought the standard edition. And again, people have to understand this. PS4 is a worldwide brand. Xbox One is not really big in the other countries outside of North America. Let that sink in, right? PS4 is really much is just as big in North America as it is in Asia and Europe. But I know, being human, knowing that I have games that I like and I have games that I dislike or prefer not to play. So just because the install base is big doesn't mean the software sales should be big, or at least high like that to that number, to that install base number. Not everybody's going to pick up Halo for Xbox. Not everybody's going to pick up Uncharted for PS4. Not everybody's going to pick up uh, Mario Maker or Mario whatever or Zelda whatever. Not everybody's going to do it. People who love those franchises well. People who believe that those are good for their kids or their significant other or whoever, their friends. Yeah, they're going to pick it up because they know those are the games that these people like. But I know everybody has a preference. Everybody has a genre to go to that they go to, and I know there's people that have genres that they probably prefer not to play or dislike, or maybe play maybe a little bit, or maybe it's not worth the money for them to play because they probably won't be playing it like that. So this is the question I leave to you guys. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys understand where I'm coming from with this? If so, leave a comment, man. Leave a comment. And also, even if you don't agree with me, why you dislike it? Why you disagree with me? Put that in the comment, right? Now, I just had to get it off my chest, man. I had this thing on my chest for like a couple days, man, and I wanted to get it off, but I was just like, nah, it'll die down. It'll die down. But no, I still see it. I still see it today. So I had to come out with this vid, man, just to let people know, man. Not everybody's gonna pick it up. Well, PS4 sold 40 million, so Uncharted 4 should have at least 35 million sold, or blah blah. Like, not everybody gonna like. Nobody's gonna even pick it up. Nobody, not to that degree. Uncharted 4 did its thing. I'm in love with the franchise, so I may be biased with that when I say that. It did its thing. You know what I mean? It did what it's supposed to do. It told a strong story. It had a nice narrative. The visuals were great. The mannerisms, the expressions on people's faces. It was on point. The multiplayer is fun. I might be playing it. I might be streaming it later on. Those who want to hit me up, man, just hit me up, man. Hit me up on that, and we can play multiplayer together, yo. I let it be known. Let it be real. I'll leave everything down below in the description box when I'm done with this video. Real talk. Everybody here should understand where I'm coming from. Hell, I know when we were younger, you didn't have money like that. You wasn't working. You had to you know, you had to depend on mommy and daddy, to get the money to go buy the games, or you played whatever you can get your hands on, you know what I mean, and you just had to enjoy it. You just had to take it as it is. But as you grew up, as you started getting part-time jobs or full-time jobs, and able to, support your habits, support your living, support this lifestyle we have. You know what I mean? You can choose what to buy and what not to buy. Not everybody's gonna pick it up. I already understand it. As long as the companies are making their profit, everybody should be happy, because the moment that people are not, these companies are not making their profit, that's when you see the shit go downhill. When the shit goes downhill, then ain't nobody gonna be playing shit. Gaming will be just a fad. Thank God it's the opposite. I appreciate gaming like the next person. You know, I know not everybody's gonna pick it up. I understand that. I had low expectations when the sale numbers dropped. I'm thinking like, I'm thinking it was I assume it would be like around the 2 million area, maybe like 1.7, 1.8, but to actually jump twice that, or not even twice that, at least 1 million plus that, then I could say, all right, cool. I assume they made their money. I assume they made their profit. So therefore, that's a win for me. That's a win for them. And I say that with any title that I'm in love with, or any title that I feel like should deserve to make their profit, whether I like the game or not. It shouldn't. The install base shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. The only way it matters is when you're pushing hardware. That's when it matters. That's how the install base came to be, due to hardware sales. Software, when it comes to install base, should be an afterthought. You told them to shut up and take your money. They took your money. They made their profit. People who don't like the game are not going to pay for it. And as an individual, they have that right. They have that right. Why buy a game if they're not gonna play it? Why buy a game if they're not gonna enjoy it? See what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Waste money, and that could have went towards another title you might have want or might prefer. Do that make sense to y'all, man? Just let me know, man. I'm trying to be quick about this video as possible. I didn't want to rant on too much, but yeah, that's it, man. I'm done. I'm done. People are salty because over install base matters over freaking sales. Like, and it's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard of this year. Fucking crazy. This shit's crazy. It's like, yo, 40 million consoles sold, so they supposed to have 40 million sales in your on Uncharted 4. Get the fuck out of here. That don't make sense to me. Unless 40 million people like it, then that's one thing. But I know not everybody's gonna pick it up. I already knew that. If it would have sold at least a fraction, like 10 mil, I would be like, oh, that's crazy. You know what I mean? That would have broke friggin' news. You'd have seen that in the headlines for straight 2 weeks. But no, like, people mad because they made 2 points. They sold 2.7. So what? So what? What does that have to do with you? If you liked the game, you bought it. If you didn't like it, you didn't buy it. And then you're gonna throw shade at the competition because Xbox guys want to throw shade at the competition because they only pushed out 2.7. Get the hell out of here. And vice versa with the friggin' Halo 5 with Xbox. Get the hell out of here, man. Like, see, console wars are irrelevant. They really are. This is why they are. This is one of the reasons why they are. I should link that video to this video so y'all can see my point in that too. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, you guys, and I'm not speaking towards everybody. I want to believe there's a fraction of us, maybe half of us, have common sense. You know, I don't want to believe everybody's retarded, but I believe everybody has a certain form of intelligence, right? And the way this is going, the way things are acting, it's just straight up, flat out stupidity. Install base, make sale. Get out of here. When it comes to hardware, yes, you have that all day, every day. When it comes to software, no. I don't believe that unless everybody loves that franchise. You know, that's it. But I rambling on enough. Follow me on Twitter at Serpent20. Serpent20 on PSN, Xbox Live, Nintendo ID. Also, um, search Crimson Surf for my YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. Like the video if you like it. If you dislike it, I really can care less. On that note, yeah, I'm out. I might be doing E3 2016 predictions when we get closer to E3. I'm not sure when, but I'll definitely let you guys know. Post the event up. Everybody can come see, come watch. Um, I'm gonna go down the list. I believe they had the schedule out, so I'll make a video based on those the schedule base. I think the consoles are on Mondays. I think Nintendo's on Tuesday, and I think the developers are on Sunday. So don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what it is. Sunday through Tuesday. Uh, I have the time off of work, so I will be able to be watching it as well as giving you guys my thoughts. But I'll give you my predictions, and then I'll do my review after the show ended. So on that note, I'll leave y'all be. Peace out. There's been Serpent20, Crimson Serp, your favorite gamer entertainer, and I'm out this bitch. Peace out.